Yeah.
It's fine. All right, which one want to go with? The hoppy, the fake sour,
A fake sour.
or a fucking lemon thing?
I mean, that lemon thing's tasty.
All right.
It's good.
All right. I got like 7 more of them. They're from the 12 pack from a year ago.
You might want to turn it upside. I don't know. It's seltzer water.
Turn it upside down for real?
There's nothing in it.
Okay, I was like, dude, there's nothing here but fucking chemicals and
Water.
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 I think the alcohol's from sugar.
But there's no sugar in it.
I know, but I think that's where they get the. You don't have to use like potatoes or whatever. That's the carbohydrate for the fermentation. I think these are from sugar.
And they get you fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I Googled it because someone was like, "Yeah, it's vodka," and I was like, "I don't think it's vodka, man." Like, because someone asked me, like, "Well, what's in these?" Or I was asking them.
They do have a hard seltzer flavor.
That's what this is, right?
No. They don't have. It's not a flavor. There's no lemon, no pineapple.
Oh, okay.
It's blue,
Okay.
and it's just seltzer.
I'm going in, man.
It's good.
What was it's hot chick summer?
Bam! Get it?
That's what I feel like, man. Drinking a little White Claw.
Got your new hairdo. Got your White Claw. Got your shorty shorts on. You're ready to go.
I've been wearing the shorty shorts. You just haven't noticed.
Yeah.
Okay, because I have like 4 pairs and like every.
I mean, the shorty shorts are here for life.
Every podcast, like the past 4 podcasts, I've had them on. So just to be fair,
That's fair.
they're comfy though.
They're comfy. Like
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Sam has a different pair, but they are exactly that kind of.
Yeah, I got them
That
from like a stupid store in the mall.
Stupid store with good shorts that come with multiple colors, so you can wear them all the time with all your things.
Aeropostale. That's what it was.
Yeah.
They always there's like their shorts were like $50, which is crazy. But like they always are like 50% off, and I'm like, yeah, they're still $25. So
Yeah.
so they have like their
Still
prices
pants.
are like super high, but then they make the like sales look crazy. It gets me. I walk in, I'm like,
I
buy
do
one-
want that.
buy one get one free. I'm like, fuck yeah, man.
Like hell yeah,
So,
same
like, one-
same price.
Like one shirt's like $90, and I'm like, well, okay,
All
whatever.
right.
It's fair.
That would probably cost $5 to dollars. I don't know what I was thinking.
5 mailers.
Mailers.
This one is good. I don't.
They are good.
I haven't had one of these since last summer, and this one tastes like Sprite.
Yeah, I'll actually take some in my Burbies if you want to pour some in there.
I mean, I didn't, but I will.
Oh, thanks. That's great.
You sure? I was just fucking with it. I don't care. I've had them for a year. I've been trying to get rid of them. No, I was like, no, I don't want that.
Just to add a little temperature
Yeah,
to
no,
my room.
Yeah, it's
temp.
it's fair. Every time someone comes over, they look in the fridge, whatever. Like, I'm like, hey, I'm like, hey, you should drink those. These things, these White Claws are like, nah,
No, I'm cool.
I don't want that. They're like, no, I'll drink one of those other things you got.
Yeah. I mean, in comparison, label and marketing, because everyone's like, oh, a White Claw, that's so old.
Is it? I guess everyone has a seltzer.
Everyone has a seltzer now.
Yeah, I just remember I went somewhere.
I will say the White Claw gets me the drunkest, the fastest.
Really? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's not my intention, but fuck it.
But yeah, like as far as like, I don't like just consuming beverages unless they're like going to get me hyped up.
It's true.
Alcohol, it's just like, oh, can I be drunk already, please?
You want to get to the point?
Yeah, I'm just like, it's too much.
Get to it.
I mean, I will drink 7 million different beverages,
Yeah.
but alcohol feels like it's like, oh,
Just hurry up. That's why I like just drinking straight bourbon.
yeah,
You're doing it.
yeah,
Yeah. Well,
the burps.
yeah, the burbs, man. Oh, I would have got some. I just didn't have enough. I got to re-up. Mm-hmm. Got to re-up. My bad.
I appreciate you letting me have it.
I'll probably go today. All right. Feel good? All right. Here we go.
Hi, podcast friends.
Podcast friends.
Hi, people of the internet.
What's up, internet peeps? I got a White Claw lemon hot girl summer
Bam,
happening right now.
happening.
Yeah, so I'm growing my hair out. We talked about that a second ago before
Yeah.
the podcast started. I've been 5 haircuts without the top cut.
Fancy.
It is fancy. It's weird.
Could you imagine what your hair would look like if you didn't do the side cuts and just had long hair?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I was thinking if I were going to do that, I would let the top get long and then do it. I've seen people do that before, but I couldn't fucking handle it.
Yeah, I'd be like, it's touching my ears. Get it off.
Yeah, it's too weird. And then my hair, because it's so straight, it grows this way.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it gets puffy on the sides for a long time, and that looks stupid. So like it already looks kind of
Hedgehog vibe.
Yeah, it already looks kind of weird. So I was like, I don't want to fuck with that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my plan. But it was kind of weird. So like, we were like, sorry, this is a conversation that we had before we started.
Off the air.
Off the air, we'll have it on air, man. But like every time I wash my hair with like soap, well not soap, shampoo. You know, shampoo is labeled as like by the FDA as a detergent. not a body cleanser or something like.
Yeah, don't put that shit on your body. That's why.
I think there's
put your head in a bowl and wash it down the drain.
Yeah, I think on you. Yeah, don't quote me on this, but I know that's true what I just said. But I think like soap, if it's real soap, is labeled by the FDA as soap. But like the body washes and shampoos are labeled as detergent because it's more astringent. I don't know if that's the right word. Sounds good. We're gonna go with that one. Yeah.
Sounds official.
Yeah. So every time I wash my hair, because I wash my hair every day, like I take a shower and I wash. It gets all puffy and fizzy and weird looking, but it didn't really matter because my hair was so short and I just put stuff in it and it sticks up anyway. Like, so it didn't matter. But now, like, we get out of the shower, it would be like this big dumb looking thing, and I was just like, "What the fuck, man?"
Have you ever did yourself a blowout with blow dryer?
No.
Even though a real blowout, if you go to a salon, it's like a chemical treatment.
No. But I would like to.
You should get like a big bristle round brush and blow it out. I got big hair.
I don't even own a brush.
You should invest in a good one.
Yeah, I haven't had a brush in about 30 years.
Yeah.
I was a small child the last time I combed my hair. Yeah. It's just because it's so short, I just do that.
With the fingers. It feels good. It's good for the scalp, the bristles. I want to buy a scalp massager.
Have you seen those on the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah, the brushes where they're shaking it. Yeah, that's good.
My friend has one, and she's like, "You can try it." And I was like, "Thank you."
Well, that's what happened with
it. Does feel good.
That's what happened with the shampoo. So like, I remember back in I don't remember when people were telling me like, yeah, if you wash your hair all the time, it's bad for it because it strips the oil out. And I'm like, yeah, I get that, but like, I don't want like a stinky dread head.
Yeah, my hair gets gross.
Yeah, dreads are cool, but like I don't want them to smell bad. Like I know people that have dreads. I'm like, whoa, God! Every time their head gets near me, I'm like, I want to throw up.
Yeah, like, get it away.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be repulsive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. So the Instagram heard my brain, and then I was scrolling, and then there was this shampoo called Modern Mammals. Mammals, yeah.
Mammalers.
Yeah. So like all the ingredients are cool. It's all like aloe juice and some berry extract or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it is. It's wild though, man. It looks like mud. So you squirt it in your hand, and it's like this black mud.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, because it has activated charcoal in it too. It's probably the cleanser that uses. You have to spread it in your hands like lotion, I guess. Mm-hmm. And then when you put it in your hair, you just kind of you wipe it through, but it doesn't suds up. It doesn't feel like you're washing your hair. It feels like you're putting like
mud in your hair.
Yeah, or lotion in your hair.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you were to put lotion, it would just kind of go in, but then nothing happens. Like there's no bubbles.
Yeah.
And then you get out, and then it
yeah. Most things that have low, I say the word suddy.
Yeah, it's low sud. It's no sud.
Yeah.
No low.
But that's good because the suds are.
Apparently bad.
Probably, yeah. It's doing a lot of stripping.
Yeah, so it smells good. Like when I get out, like if I work out or get sweaty or whatever, I take a shower, I wash my hair. I smell clean, but then like it feels like different.
Nice.
Yeah, it feels different. It's supposed to take up to 2 weeks to get your hair like used to like oils and shit. So I've been on day 6 of the hair, but maybe at like day 14 I'll do the blowout. I'll go buy a comb. I don't know how to do it.
Get a little round brush. Do you have a blow dryer?
No, man. I don't. All I have is
ask a friend. No need to spend money on a blow dryer for your hair. Just blow dries.
Yeah, all I have is is hair product and my fingers.
Ding ding.
That's all I've been using for like the better part of 3 decades.
Yeah. I have mini brushes.
Yeah. I mean, you got many hairs though.
I got a lot of long hair.
Yeah, you got many of them.
I'm ready for it to grow out longer. Long as can be.
How long are you going to go? Like Ariel style?
I mean, I like my hair kind of bottom of my rib cage. Belly button would be cool, but usually about the time it gets there, it looks like dick. So.
What do you mean? Like it's all frizzy? Like the bottom?
Yeah, the bottom's all like stringy and comes down to a single point, and a lot of it's broken off. But my hair's healthier now than it ever has been.
You put some juice in there?
No, I just take care of it better.
Okay. I don't even know how that works.
What, taking care of your hair?
Yeah, like it's all new to me.
Getting it trimmed, and I don't do hair dye anymore. I do a glaze.
All right.
My hair gets glazed like a donut.
Yeah, I was going to make
but it's nice, so it just kind of coats the hair follicle instead of going into the hair follicle, which can damage it, make it weak, and make it break. I try not to brush my hair too much when it's dry. I use a wide tooth comb once it has conditioner in it. All my curly head friends out there know that that's like rule. You don't brush your hair when it's... I mean, my hair's straight, so it can...
You don't brush your hair when it's wet?
When it's dry.
Okay.
Or like brush your hair whenever, for curly haired folks, they have to brush their hair when it's wet and has conditioner in it with a wide tooth comb.
I always wish I had curly hair because I want a fucking afro.
I know.
like so bad. It's wild that I think that everyone I know with curly hair wants their hair straight.
It's just hot, and it's a lot.
What,
it's
curly hair?
It's a lot on your head.
It's the same amount of hair. Though,
No.
Really?
No.
They have more hairs.
They got lots of hairs.
They got all the
It's
hairs.
dense.
All right.
Like my hair, I can feel my scalp.
Yeah.
Like if I had a divot in my head, boom, I could feel it.
Yeah.
Easy. But folks who got thick hair, like you feel the padding in between.
Oh, you're talking about like the coarseness of the hair?
Or just, I mean, more hair strands and thicker hair follicles.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have thin
Like
hair. It's always been thin.
Yeah, my hair's thin as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. But like, man, I always wish I had really curly hair so I could have an afro.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Curly hairs. I'm glad a lot of people are like owning their curly hair. That's what the internet's all about now.
The internet's about what?
Curly hair.
Is it really?
Yeah, a lot of people, they were like, wow, my hair's been like this and it was always really unmanageable and it's super fucking frizzy and I don't know what to do with it. And then it's like, do I have curly hair? Which like some bitches like, girl, you get out of the shower. You know you got curly hair. You just didn't do anything with it. The internet has told you how to do it. So, I mean, cool. Glad you found your journey. But I had no idea. And it's like kind of like those folks who are like, I didn't know I was pregnant. And it's like,
That is wild, man. Some people will give birth like while they're taking a shit.
bitch, you kind of knew. You had to know something.
You gotta know something, man.
Gotta know. That shit moves.
Yeah, yeah, right. Even if you're morbidly obese and you can't see like a external change, like, man, I don't know how you can't know. Like how
I mean, maybe if you want to like disassociate and you're like, I don't want to deal with problems and maybe it'll handle itself.
maybe that's what they do. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I
ignore
can't
it.
speak
Like,
for other people. But
yeah, me neither. But like, how the fuck can you not know?
I do not know.
I don't know. I mean, I've never had a baby inside of me, but I've felt the
Like
belly.
contractions that don't feel like nothing else.
Well, you're pregnant, man. Like everything's different.
Everything's different.
Yeah, and there's like, yeah, I was taking a shit and the baby came out. I had no idea. It's like, what the fuck, man?
It's like you didn't notice a mucus plug.
I don't know. It's like you didn't notice the baby growing inside of you for the past 9 months.
Shit, right? You didn't notice your body fucking moving. Like, stop.
Yeah, I wonder. Like,
Stop.
what if they were like, I don't know, maybe they're so obese that they actually can't. Like,
No, I've seen some of these shows. Reactions for like OBGYNs reacting to something.
okay, I'm just trying. to
Not
give
all
the
these
benefit-
people are overweight.
I'm just trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, man.
Yeah,
like, I don't,
it's-
well, if you're not overweight, how do you definitely not know you're pregnant?
You're
I mean,
like,
you
oh, I just gained weight.
like a pregnant woman, like
People didn't ask you, like, oh, when are you due?
they're like, well, I'm not. They're like, what's that footprint pushing at your stomach? I don't know, man. I've been.
I don't
wondering-
know. I think I ate something weird.
I've been wondering.
Yeah,
about
like cum inside your body and it made a baby. That's what you ate.
that's the quote of the show. We can go ahead and shut it down.
We're done.
Yeah, done. That's it,
Oh,
man.
shit. So, anywho.
There you go, man. But yeah, like, I mean, like, they're like, yeah, I've been wondering about this footprint for about 2 trimesters. I didn't know what it was.
I didn't know.
Fuck it, man.
Not inquisitive at all. Maybe those people shouldn't have babies. Be like, maybe we should take them away from them.
Yeah, I guess, man. Well, they're maybe just so like unattached. Like a lot of people are very unattached to their physical body
Yeah.
and their, their mental and spiritual body as well. But like their actual physical body, they're
Yeah.
just like super unattached to it.
They're like, oh, I didn't know my foot was cut off for 7 days.
It's like what?
Oh,
Like for real? I don't get the pregnant one though.
yeah.
But
no,
I
don't get
mean,
that one.
now everything shifts. Like your hormones shift. Like your whole body, your physical body shifts. Like,
Be like, bitch, you didn't wonder why you couldn't breathe?
yeah, I don't know. Like why? Like did you wonder why you were nesting? Like why were you cleaning shit
Be
up?
like, why do I need all this bleach?
Yeah, like why am I?
I see baby socks and I cry. I don't know what it is about baby socks, but they're pretty
Yeah.
incredible.
What's the
Why
smallness
are you
of
so
them?
small?
Yeah, it's the smallness of
You're
them,
like,
man.
that's a foot.
Yeah, I remember when Andre was born or being born or about to be born. And like I didn't have like this weird physiological like instinct to nest. Like his mom did, which every mom does. Like
Yeah,
that's a thing.
That's a part of it.
But I did like it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, it was more of a funtivity as opposed to like an innate driver that I have to do. Like that's what it is for a lot of women. They just do it instinctually. Right?
Yeah.
I just saw that it was going down and I was like, fuck yeah, man. This is like a funtivity. Like, all right, cool.
Let's
Yeah.
clean, I want to clean up this corner.
Yeah,
You're
it's
like, this
like-
where my little motherfucker's going to hang out. Cool.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, okay, we'll go get some Star Wars stuff. We made it all Star Wars. And we did actually
Yeah.
what we did. Yeah, it was super cool. So
I'm
like,
going to fix my hair while you're talking.
that's cool. They had like a fancy lightsaber. We have a bunch of cheap ones that we play with here, but we had like a fancy one. We had it mounted.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, over his crib. And
What
then
color was it? Green?
it was one that it changed. It was
Oh.
super fancy. You could change the color.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we
So
had
if your baby's a dick, you're like, we're going red today, you
yeah,
little
it was
Sith ass.
yeah, you little Darth Vader motherfucker. And so we had that, and then we had like something. It was a cool Star Wars quote over it. Is like he's a Jedi just like his father or something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, it's the actual quote from the movie. I can't remember. We had that on vinyl above the thing.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool. Like I did all that part.
Yeah.
I did.
You're like, that was fun.
Yeah. So, but like, that wasn't like an inherent driver. I was just like, oh, we're doing this. I'm going to go to Toys R Us. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, yes, Toys R Us.
I just visited a friend who does like Montessori style parenting.
Yeah.
It was fucking fun.
What does Montessori style parenting mean to you? 'Cause I know what it means to me.
Yeah, so she taught school that way, and so some of the things that they did in school was basically everything you have in adult life, like real life, you just make their size, make it accessible to them.
Yeah, Montessori schools are awesome.
Yeah.
They don't have one in Columbus.
No.
Like where he would be in one.
Yeah.
But we don't have one.
She was explaining like, okay, so you know most kids have a little kitchen. And
Yep.
usually they seem like just overly stimulated. It's like you have 7 million pots and pans. You have all this little fake food, and it's like that's cool, but shut some of that shit down.
Little
Like,
plastic grapes.
yeah, maybe make it smaller.
Yeah.
So they use her kitchen as like her cabinets for her dishes.
Okay.
And they have little shot glasses that are like tempered glass,
That's awesome.
but they're just little glasses that look like their glasses.
We had a,
And she uses them. She's like a little drunk baby. Yeah. It's really fun. She'll be at her stool chair and she'll like put it on the table. And then she'll just be like, and put peas in it and like toss it back and spill it. And it's like, we'll clean it up in a minute, but it's really funny.
like she said they're smoking a fake cigarette.
Yeah, it's just like, oh man, what a day. Have you seen the stock market? It's really shit.
It was a tough day. Mom wasn't producing as much milk today.
Yeah, it's a rough one. I was really hungry. I was looking forward to it. Just a nice cold titty at the end of the day.
Oh man, we had all the cabinets like child locked or whatever.
Yeah.
Except for one. So he knew. So he didn't always like fuck with the cabinets because he couldn't get in them. So, but it wasn't the forbidden fruit because he had his.
Yeah.
There was a couple like pots and
Some
stuff.
stuff you can just hit.
so
Like,
he
I don't care. Cool.
Yeah, it didn't matter. So he would just go in there and get it and play with it. And it wasn't much, but like he didn't like ever, he didn't even care about the rest of it.
Yeah.
That's what we did. His own little cabinet of stuff.
Yeah, so it was fun. And then like the toy, like even just like the rest of the house, like her toys weren't put into something that she couldn't get. They were kind of in little baskets on the floor, easy accessible. Yeah. Her closet is probably the cutest thing to me. It's like an external closet, just meaning something just on the floor.
Like a wardrobe? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But instead of like having cabinets she has to open up, it's just like a little wooden thing for her hangers, and her shoes can go at the bottom of it.
That's fun.
And she can just go get her shit.
That's cool.
And that's how they treat her. Like she's a little person.
She's a little person. That's
and that's how they treat them. And it's really funny. The cup thing was probably really funny to me.
Yeah, the Montessori schools are cool because everyone learns at their own pace.
Yeah.
So there's not so much of a timeline to learn. They learn at their own pace, and it's a lot of kinetic learning.
Yeah.
Meaning like they're
touching it, and figuring it out.
Especially I don't know how it changes as they get older. You know what I mean? But in elementary school, particularly, like in the beginning, it's cool because like they're. Instead of learning math, like just 1 + 1, like they get stuff and they put it together and they see that it's 2, or you know, it's a simple example, but they do that with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, so that's what she had done as a job and career before baby. And so it was just a natural.
Oh, that's awesome.
Switch into.
Yeah.
But going back to like the baby room, she didn't make a baby room. I mean, she had her space, but no crib. One, as like a functional movement enthusiast, like a crib is an awful mechanics for a poor mom to have to maneuver around.
Well, it's weird because like, you
got to dump them down in there and try to lift them up. And like, cribs are not made for people.
No, just like evolutionary, like biology style. Like it's weird. Like if it was a couple hundred years, not even a couple hundred, like 1,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago, and we were in the woods and then we had a baby and we were just like, we're going to put you 700 feet away from us.
Yeah.
But we're going to be over here in the group.
Yeah. Let's see you later.
Yeah. That's why they cry. And there's so much anxiety because they think that the wolf's going to come in.
They're like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah. They're not
quiet over here. Weird. I don't like it.
That's not how we made it out of the forest. We're not supposed to separate our children and let them be like, delicious. Was it lamb? Not lamb. What's the baby sheep? They're delicious.
Veal.
Yeah. There's delicious breastfed veals are just over there, just like
I'm here and I'm plump. Have you seen my thighs? They're chunky.
Yeah. That's why kids that co-sleep or at least sleep in the same room as the parents, particularly at a younger, like a super young age, don't have as much separation anxiety. They don't cry. They're happier like throughout the day. Colicky goes down. There's a bunch of stuff that goes down. Yeah, it's crazy. But they found like this is also weird. Like they found like if when you separate a child, like let's say like there's like the mom and dad room and then whatever next door is the kid room or a couple doors down or whatever. besides like the separation anxiety, because it's not natural, like it's not supposed to happen that way. So they're fighting their biology, right? That's why they're crying. But the moms, I don't want to say the word intuition, but that's not the right word. Like they don't really know exactly how it happens. They have a couple theories, but like the closer in proximity the mom and the child are, they don't have to co-sleep like in the same bed, but like let's say there's a crib next to the bed. It's either pheromones or whatever. The innate communication between the child and the mom is still there, and then the breast milk will
continue
and will adapt accordingly.
Oh yeah.
But
that stuff is crazy.
Yeah. So, but the more separate they are, the breast milk becomes less, and it also becomes not foreign, because that's not true, but it becomes less specific to the kid. It's still specific, but less specific.
Yeah.
And I heard that
it's not changing from kind of moment to moment.
Yeah.
And just kind of being like, well, this is what you needed last time, so I hope you like it.
Yeah. When I read that somewhere, and I was like, what the fuck? That's great. I was like, why do we put them like in a room? So we didn't really do that. We had that whole room that we talked about. He never went in there.
Yeah.
He never went in there.
That's kind of what it's like. Honey, save your money.
Yeah.
Don't buy a crib.
Yeah. You don't
put a mattress on the floor and put a baby gate if you're going to have them in their own room.
Yeah.
That way, whenever they want to move around, they can move around, and then they're not screaming from a crib, and then you have to go break your back to go get them out of it.
Yeah. They also have these things, co-sleeper attachments. So you have like your bed, and then like the little attachment pops in there. We just had them in the bed. Like,
told you.
Yeah. And there's the thing of not enough phenomenon. I don't know if that's the right word. There's a thing that happens with moms. Excuse me. But when you co-sleep, there's with your child at breastfeeding age, I don't remember. I think it's called star feeding, moon feeding, stargazing feeding, moon feeding, something with a night. I can't remember. But like they'll the kid will roll over and kind of climb, and usually the mom will attach.
Where's the boob?
Yeah, where's the boob? Right?
Yeah,
and then
where's it at?
Yeah,
I've seen that with right after labor.
Yeah,
they'll put the baby a little lower on the belly so that they get that initial instinct to go upward.
Well, yeah, that's how you see how neurologically sound your kid is. It's great. Have you seen the difference between like the non-epidural babies that they'll climb up and lock on and latch and feed, as opposed the epidural babies just lay there like they're high. Yeah, they're stoned. Like they literally don't know what to do. They just lay on the belly. They don't have that reaction. Yeah, it's crazy. But it's like I can't remember what it's called. What's called stargazing, star feeding. I can't, something like that. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But like a lot of the moms that co-sleep, they'll just either grab the kid or the kid will climb up. It's usually like in unison. You know what I mean? Like, and then the baby will just lay on top and nurse, and then the mom will be asleep. So like you don't have to be awake.
Yeah, it's like, you don't have
to
be awake. Yeah. You're here. Like, okay.
Yeah, and you always hear the thing, well, what if you roll over and kill your kid? I'm like, you think like whatever, how many million years of biology we've been here, you think I'm going to roll over and kill my kid?
You're like, I'm going to feel you because your foot's going to be in my face and you're probably covered in poop.
Yeah, but there's also a different thing when it's your kid. Instinctually, like you just won't do it. You know, as long as you're not like inebriated, that's different. Yeah. You know, so I would never do that. But yeah, people used to say that. I'm like, are you a dummy? Have you ever have you ever
laid with a child?
Yeah, you're in it. Like you know, it's not you're not gonna roll over and squish your kid, man. No, again, like you said, if you're inebriated, that's different because you're inebriated. But yeah, it's weird, man. That's such a taboo topic. It's weird because like in the 80s, like when I was a kid, into the 90s too. But like they did whoever made formula, those companies did a fantastic propaganda like marketing thing, even to doctors, like where it became dogma. I remember this is a real thing. Doctors, like medical doctors, used to tell moms, they would look them in the face and be like, yeah, this formula is better than breast milk. Like, you know, now they know it's not. I mean, obviously because like, you know, they don't even.
They had too much powdered milk after Vietnam, and they're like, we don't know what to do with it. Give it to babies.
But that's why it used to be like there was this whole movement where women stopped breastfeeding, and it was all given them
get back to work. Yeah, here's the thing, let someone else feed them.
Yeah, and you're reading the ingredients to the formula, and it's just chemical shit, and it's not even specific. It doesn't have the antibodies and all the other and all the awesome mystic stuff that's interwoven in there that no one knows yet. You know what I mean? And it wasn't
boobies, the gem of the planet.
Yeah, man. I agree, man. That's
stamp of approval.
Yeah, man. Like they're
boobies
good.
Rock.
They're good, man. I don't know if that's why dudes like boobs. Like
a Nate thing where like that gave me life.
Yeah, I've always heard that, but I just think I don't think that's true. It could be some true. I think it's just because it's different. Well, different than me, like a female. If you were into ladies have that, so you're like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, you do usually like what's not on us.
Yeah, if not, you would be like, you know, homosexual, heterosexual, you know, whatever, your different things.
Or you just be like monosexual. You're like, I'm cool with what I got. I'm just gonna hang out here.
Yeah,
You're like, this is all great.
I'm just gonna.
I don't need anything else.
I'm just gonna get in there.
Oh, geez.
This hot chick summer's going pretty good, man.
Yeah. White Claws, it's...
I know I like them, but I just felt weird. Like I drank I know you said you drink a couple of them, you feel pretty nice.
Oh, yeah. 3, I'm hammered.
Really? Because I
Yeah.
remember like last summer I bought, so I can't remember if this was before we started recording. I bought a 12-pack of White Claws 1 year ago, almost to the date. It was last summer.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 2 summers ago?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
No, no. Look at your expiration date.
It was when I went to Arizona. No, it was before that. I can't remember. Fuck it. I don't want to think about that.
Fuck it.
But yeah, but like everywhere I went, man, like everyone was just drinking like White Claws or some version of it in the pool. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know?
Yeah, they're easy. You
Yeah.
spill it on you. It's not going to stain
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
It's not heavy.
Yeah. So I was like,
It really
okay.
does get you hammered.
Yeah. So I got some. And then I guess the one time I drank like 3 or 4 of them, I was like, I don't know, nothing.
Oh, huh.
Well, that was like a year ago.
Yeah.
So I have no idea why. I've been trying to get rid of them for a year. So I was like, today's the day, man.
No, today's the day. Hot girl summer day.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Let's get my hair whipping. It all moves around.
Now you just needed like your summer hat and your sunglasses and
Ready to
your
go, man.
bikini and you'd be
That's
gonna
it.
hitting it.
Yeah, I think the overwhelming consensus is like dudes shouldn't wear thongs. From that was it?
Oh yeah,
that one
that was our
episode.
last episode.
Was it the
yeah.
last? Okay, yeah. So I don't know if it's the same as a bikini.
You
but-
just been asking your friends, be like, guys in thongs, you with it? And you're like,
no. People have answered that.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of forgot about it. Like, it was funny because I got like most of the time it's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like that's if you want to talk to me, that's probably the easiest way. So people like send messages that way, but then even some of my like people I know on my phone would like. I remember one person texted me and said, "Definitely a no to a thong," but it was out of context. It was just like the answer. Like it was just
like, oh,
And I think I texted them back. I was like, "Is that meant for me?"
Yeah.
Like I was like, "Oh, that
like
was nothing."
we didn't have a conversation before this.
Yeah, like I don't know. And they were like, "No, your podcast." I was like, "Oh,
Like, oh yeah.
yeah, it's fair. That's totally fair." But yeah, so apparently that's not part of my hot girl summer. I'm not going to get a thong.
Well, maybe you girls need to open your horizon.
It's true. Oh, dude, this is so we were talking about the I don't know, I won't say weird because that's not accurate. We're talking about the leather strappy sex harnesses for dudes.
Yeah.
Right. Like on the last podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, and for like, I'm not even gonna lie, for like 8 days on Instagram or Facebook, there was all these ads for like,
leather harnesses.
yeah. So I got schooled up real quick. I didn't even have to like look into it. There's just like, oh, there's one.
Be like,
There's
you
one.
needed that information? I got
they
you.
hit
I
me-
can find it for you.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I meant to tell you about that. Like, as soon as we got done with that conversation, I was like, whoa, they're really trying to get me to buy
That's
this.
on my Instagram anyways.
Yeah, they're really trying to get me to buy these leather harnesses.
They're like,
man.
did you want one? They come in green leather with gold trimming.
Oh, I think we talked about it one time. I worked at Spencer's Gifts when I was a kid. We talked about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So like one of the things like before I stopped working there that they had was edible underwear.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still got that.
Yeah, I meant at Spencer's though.
Yeah.
They still have it at Spencer's?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I haven't been to Spencer's in a minute.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
cartoons maybe have changed,
It's
but
like
still.
it's like 1999.
It's all the same. It's a very interesting, like how many like children programs and sex toys and buttons
There's a lot of
pins,
buttons.
I guess more pins.
Yeah.
for your lanyard. For
your-
your job, you only work at the mall to wear pins on your lanyard.
Yeah, yeah. So like I remember the edible underwear, right? But the story I remember this lady. I think it was a lady. It might have been a dude. I don't remember. It was I think it was a lady.
It was a human being.
It was a human being, but I think it was a lady. But not that she's listening, but or remember this interaction.
She's been following you throughout your entire life.
Are you listening? Apparently, like someone who used to watch me as a kid listened to the podcast. They left a comment on something. I don't even remember the person, but they knew me, and I was like, they watched me as a small child,
Oh,
and I was like, whoa.
my father watched me. That was it. I didn't have babysitters.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember this particular babysitter, but like it was on YouTube, and it was like we don't get like so like someone commented and like it had my name in it, so I'm like okay, cool. I don't usually read shit, but I was like, you know, let me look at it, and it was like this lady who's like, yeah, I used to watch you. I didn't know all this stuff was going on. And I was like,
Oh yeah, about childhood stuff.
yeah, but anyway, that's cool. But like I was like, I don't even how do you, she's not like connected to me on like Facebook or anything. I have no idea. I was like, how the fuck did you like why?
How'd you find me?
Yeah, that's super weird. Like you know what I mean? Like
She's
that's
been tracking you.
yeah. Oh, this lady unfinished story.
Yeah.
Open stories.
Open stories.
Open stories is so like this lady came up and complained about the edible underwear.
Were they not the flavor she wanted?
They're not she said that her husband thought they were gross tasting
Yeah.
and they hurt his stomach and she would like her money back.
Oh, well.
And I was like,
Maybe it was your snatch, lady.
Ooh,
Sorry.
man, Sarah's on fire today with the funnies, man. Sarah's on fire. But I remember I was like, I mean, I play. You ever watched Super Troopers?
I mean, yes, but I don't remember much.
Oh,
So
you should definitely. Well, that's fair. But you should watch it and memorize it.
remember it.
Yeah, remember every scene of that movie. But like they play a game called the Repeater. Like when the state troopers pull over people, they just repeat the same shit.
Oh.
Yeah, so like they're just fucking with people. Like they're like, yeah, we're fucking with you. Like they'll just repeat people. So I was playing the Repeater with this lady because I thought it was funny. So I was like, okay, let me get this straight. So you got these edible underwear? She was like, yes. So it's like I was like, so you put them on like you're naked privates or whatever.
Yeah, you put them on your area.
Yeah, I don't remember what I said. She was like, yeah. So I was like, then you and your husband started doing stuff. He started eating these naked underwear off of you or whatever. And like he ate them. He ate them, didn't like the fucking mint green flavor or whatever it was. Probably tropical punch or
Blah.
something or whatever.
I'm sure they were disgusting.
You said it hurt his stomach and now you want your money back. And I was like, she was like, yes. I was like, hold on, let me go get my manager.
Yeah.
And then I went and told her the story. I don't remember what happened after that, but I just looked at that lady. She was like, yes, that's exactly
that's
what
I
happened.
want.
Yeah. I was just like, okay, cool. That's
Cool.
fair.
You're not getting your money back because we're Spencer's. You can get a gift card
Yeah. But
for
like,
a dick straw or something.
yeah, but could you really get your money back for that? I mean, like you used the product
Yeah, no.
to its full intention.
That's not how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe
how-
a gift card
yeah. I don't know,
or
man.
a store credit.
Well, if that's the way it goes, everyone that buys edible underwear from there should just say they fucking tasted gross and
Be
give me
like,
a
I
tummy
didn't
ache.
like it.
You just keep getting them. You just
Yeah.
keep saying it over and over.
I mean, I will say, sure, it wasn't really that much effort to put it into a mold to make it a shape. Like, you could have put some effort
Yeah.
into the candy.
so like, yeah.
Like, just go ask the other candy makers, use their goo, put it in your mold, easy peasy lemon breezy,
boom.
make it delicious,
There you
more
go.
sales.
There
Why
you
would
go.
you make it gross?
You should be the Willy Wonka of edible underwear.
Shit, I would.
So, I
Be
don't-
like, this is going to be accurate
and delicious.
and delicious, and they'll come with a pamphlet so you know the names because your whole vagina is not called a vagina. It's got other parts. Read a book.
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa,
Whoa. Are my cheeks red?
a little bit.
Yeah, for
Bourbon, man.
bourbon.
Back in the day, like I don't know how they are now. It was like fruit roll-ups. It was the underwear was like made out of fruit roll-ups.
Yeah, but they weren't delicious.
I don't-
fruit roll-ups.
You know, I never.
You know what's the best?
We talking about fruit roll-ups or edible underwear?
Real fruit roll-ups.
Okay.
Okay, gushers.
Yep.
Then take your gushers, roll it into fruit roll-ups,
And then eat it.
and then eat that shit.
It's like some sort of delicious jelly cannoli.
Especially if you like put it in the fridge for just a second, just so it can get hard, so it's not like burr, and then you can like eat it. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
But yeah, I never ate any of the.
I'd get a headache now. I'm at the age where I have to like, I can't eat sugar in copious amounts.
Yeah.
It's fucking dumb.
Well, that's a good thing. Sugar's fucked up.
I know, but it's so delicious. Like
is
not
so-
even once. Like not like I have control.
Yeah.
I can't have it a day.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or like if I go somewhere, I have to pick between alcohol or sugar because if I mix both,
Yeah,
fucking
it's true.
game over. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't handle life.
That's why mixed drinks are like fruity mixed drinks will fuck me up, man.
Fuck you up.
But I was gonna say, you know what I don't like? I don't really like. It's like it looks well. Back when I was a kid, it looked cool, but not. I can't remember thinking that it's cool. Like food products mixed with sexual intercourse. It always looks like they make
Like
it
the chocolate syrup. whipped
Yeah, they
cream
used to
kind
make
of
it look sexy. Like when, like I remember, like the '90s or like whenever. I just remember, it's like, oh, it's sexy. 'cause
I
it was
just
on
seen not
movies.
another teen movie, and he's just got a banana up his butt and whipped cream everywhere.
That was
It's
funny. That's making fun of Varsity Blues
Yeah,
when she walks in and the whipped cream.
it's like bam.
Yeah.
He's not. Do you want? But it's like, girl, you sticky now. Like you gonna stick to my nipple, and that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, like so. I'm not like it's not like gross to me. I'm not like ew,
But
I'm-
like, don't get in my bed. Like,
Well,
go get in the kitchen. That's where that shit belongs.
Yeah, that's true. But like, it doesn't give me like any sexual juice. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, there was chocolate syrup this time.
Like I'm gonna lick it.
Yeah, it's
Just
kind of
lick
like
the skin. It's already there. It's nice.
yeah, right.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that one. But like to
Yeah.
me, it's weird. Like I'm just kind of like this is like a whole bunch of like extra that doesn't need to be there.
I would be really intrigued by. Have you ever seen these very fancy women on a table with sushi on them?
Yes, I have.
I'm not too into ladies at all. Ladies don't do it for me. I mean, a man would probably be weird. He's got a lot of body hair.
Yeah. That was in a movie. I don't think I've ever seen it like in a like restaurant or anything. I've never been anywhere like that.
I'm sure it's somewhere.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that chick's getting paid.
She's just laying there getting fish eaten off of her.
Yeah. But you know, you got to keep, like, you can't just look bored.
It's true.
You have to have some sort of like, I'm going to look content and I'm exotic and I have sushi on me.
Yeah. Talk about being objectified. You are literally an object, not even a sexual object. You're a
Just
plate.
an object.
You're a plate.
Yeah.
You've been objectified so down. You are now a serving platter.
I mean, hey, if you're into being objectified,
Yeah, it's fair.
not a king shame, but
That's
it's a weird line.
Yeah, that's a weird one just to lay there. Like, yeah, I forgot about that. I seen it on a movie. I can't remember what movie it was. I don't know.
I mean, it had been a movie too. I didn't see in real life.
Yeah. Oh, you want to hear a funny food? It's kind of vulgar, but that's how we roll.
That's what we like here. Vulgar things because we're children.
Yeah, I was a child. This was in high school. I was in high school. So
Isn't it funny how we think we're adults when we're 18?
yeah, I thought we roll. I wasn't even 18.
I think about that shit and I'm just like, girl, stop. You still don't pay your car insurance. That's not true. My daddy takes it from my bank account now.
There you go. There you go.
But like, I've never set up that.
Yeah.
I've never gone, I went to the car tag place with my daddy's money in hand and was like, I need this.
Daddy said to give you this money.
Help me.
So I was like, I'll say 17. I'm making that up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was in high school though.
You were a young lad.
I was a young lad. And I've never told the story before. So it might be a little clunky. I've never.
Clunk. We'll do it. There's Jinko jeans somewhere in the hallway.
Yeah. Well, I've told the story, but I mean, like, I haven't told it since I've been an adult. I told it a lot when it happened, probably. But, what's those? That whip, not Cool Whip. Fucking
Miracle
can.
Whip?
Yeah, no, canned whipped cream. Like, you fucking push the button and it shoots
Cool
out.
Whip. No,
Not Cool Whip, not in the tub, but like fucking in the
Whip. Yeah.
yeah, that one, yeah. But
And then people got weird and they were like, it's like nitrous.
yeah, right.
Get high off of it.
Whippets.
Whippets.
That's what whippets are. Yeah.
Oh,
Have you ever? Do you know what the end of those look like? Because it's like
The tips?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got like this flower prong of
Yeah.
death coming out of it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So like my girlfriend at the time or whatever, when I was in high school, was like, yeah, we're gonna use this whipped cream.
Stick it in my vagina.
No, she was gonna
good.
use it on.
Bless her.
She was gonna use it on my junk.
Oh.
But then she stabbed me with it on accident.
Plus, that's a lot of plastic.
Man, what's sharp, man? It's like these.
It's little flower
it
prongs.
was
It's
like
plastic.
Yeah, and it got me right in the sensitive spots.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was
It
just
bit you.
Yeah, maybe that's why I don't think food.
You're like, that wasn't funny at all.
Yeah, no, there was no laughing. I was just like, I was like, I'm done with that. So yeah,
hilarious.
So I didn't put that together. That may be the genesis of why I don't think.
You're like, I don't like that.
I don't, man.
Not sexy. It hurts.
Yeah, man. It was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it. I
Ow!
was like, oh god.
Oh, sex as a youth. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to
Yeah.
hit you, right? I don't know. Ah. If it hurts, it's good. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But then I remember she got all weird and she was like, yeah, we're still gonna do this. I was like, like, I think I left. I went out of wherever we were.
Like, I need to leave.
I did because it hurt really bad. I was just
I'm
like,
not happy.
and I wasn't happy, but I was like, I need to like recoup for a second because
Yeah.
I was like, I just got fucking 4-leaf prong in my junk. I thought this was gonna be like Varsity Blues, and it ended up being fucking stupid.
Ouchie McGeesersons.
Yeah, man. Yeah, high school relationships are dumb.
I didn't date people in high school.
Yeah, I can't wait till he's like in high school and he thinks he's in love 7 times.
Oh my gosh. I was at the ice cream shop in Hamilton where we live, and there was a lot of people at this little ice cream shop. It was after a baseball game. You can imagine it. A little guy, probably 10. And his dad is being a good daddy. He was really listening and supportive and just like, letting him talk to him and like their buddies. And he was like, talking about all these girls. And he's like, I don't know names, but he's like, yeah, like, I think she's going to be my girlfriend. He's like, didn't you like this other girl yesterday? He's like, yeah, but she did, and just talked. And he ran off because he saw another friend. And I was like, it's like that, huh? He's like, dude, it's another girl every day. He's obsessed with girls.
But like in high school, they get the one and they're like, I love her.
I'm going to marry her.
Yeah, all this stuff. And they get like, and then they break up and they get all mopey and weird. Yeah.
Emo, they listen to The Cure for hours and hours.
Yeah. So I dated this one girl off and on in high school for a long time and in the first year in college. So collectively a fucking long time.
It's a long time for your tiny human life.
Yeah, it was a good percentage of my life. Yeah, she was the first person that was like, yeah, let's get naked and do this. I was like, okay.
Cool.
We
gonna touch your boobie.
I was like, we got something going on here. I think I could dig this for a little bit, but oh shit, what was I talking about?
No.
Oh man,
Haven't heard the story before.
I don't even remember where I was going. The girl, Oh man.
That
Oh
girl.
yeah, when you get mopey. Sorry. When you get mopey.
stuff.
So like we broke up with each other off and on for a minute because we were the kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, whatever. And then one time, like,
Like, you didn't let me see your biology homework. We're done.
or whatever. You know, I don't know. I don't even remember. But one time, like, she broke up with me or I broke up with her. I don't remember that. But then she wanted to get back with me. This happened many times, vice versa. But not this particular, like the wanting to get back together. We did that, you know what I mean? Because we're kids or whatever. I'm like, yeah, we should get naked again.
Yeah,
You
be
know
like,
what I mean?
wait, you're the only person I've done that with. Can we do that again?
Yeah. At the time, yeah, you're right. That's true. And so like I was like, nah, man, I'm good. You know what I mean, or whatever. I said it, however I said it. I have no idea.
Yeah, whatever words were said.
Man, but this is a real story. Then like then she one day randomly, this is like I didn't have a cell phone, so it wasn't like you could text me. I did have a beeper though.
Be like, send me some numbers, girl.
Yeah. So like one day someone knocked on my door at my parents' house. And it was raining outside. Just to give the context, it was like super rainy. It wasn't like a little rain. It was like
Raining.
rain, right? So
Georgia rain.
yeah, like
in the summertime.
fat chubby rain. So like I opened the door and she's standing there all soaking wet, right? And then
Aw.
yeah, I know, right? It was like a fucking 80s movie,
Yeah.
man. And then like she handed me a fucking cassette tape, and it was a mixtape.
Oh, that's the
And
80s. That's prime.
I know, man, but this was probably like 1999 or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah, because I guess you were just born.
yeah, I was born in 81.
82.
Yeah,
Oh.
82 basically, but in 81. But so she's sitting there standing there all soaking wet. And you know what I mean? I didn't know she was coming, so I wasn't prepared. She handed me the tape and I was like, okay, you okay? Or whatever. I don't remember. Then she
you.
left. I looked at it. It was just fucking mixtape with all these fucking R&B songs and shit.
Be
I was
like,
just
I
like,
love you. Please come back to me. My world is over.
yeah. So I was just like, whoa. I remember thinking, this is like a movie. This is
Yeah.
like a kid movie.
Be cool if you still had it.
So I had the mixtape. Yeah, I wish I did, man. I wish I did.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Tell the story of this beer.
Beer story.
So I went, whoa.
Atlanta.
Yeah. So I wanted another fucking fantastic sour beer. So I got this one.
You got schooled.
I did get school. This one's called Blind Pirate and it says Blood Orange. I didn't read the last 3 letters.
That's what you get for not being observant.
It says IPA,
Bop.
which is fine. It tastes like a regular beer. So like I saw it, I was like, oh, I never had a blood orange sour beer. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be sour and fruity and awesome.
Delicious.
I drank into it. I was just like
Blah.
it's the stoutest IPA I've ever had in my life, and I was
Cool.
like, man, yeah.
Makes you do that.
Yeah. I mean, IPAs are okay. I just didn't know it was coming. It's not my favorite anymore, but like I didn't know it was coming down the hatch like that.
Yeah.
I
That's
thought
fair.
it was coming in blood orange sour.
It lied to you. Beer.
Have you ever,
Wowzers.
Have you ever had someone make you a mixtape or CD,
I've had a bunch of CDs, but they were like,
like in a sappy way, not like one
No.
that you wanted? Like, oh,
No.
it's different if someone gives you like, yeah, I think you like this. You know what I mean? That's cool.
yeah, no, I've only had musician friends be like, oh yeah, here's a compilation of music I really like.
Yeah.
Or like, here's our EP
Yeah.
because I'm in a band.
Well, yeah, that's how you get it out, right? That's how
Yeah.
you get your first fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never made like a come back to me. Love
I don't know how
mixtape.
to, and I didn't know how to do that.
Well, you would just
I don't
like
know how-
you
no.
would just pick the songs. So like,
No, I don't know how to do that.
you could figure it out.
I
You could
didn't.
burn a CD.
I didn't figure it out.
Yeah,
I didn't have a computer. I didn't buy CDs.
I didn't get my first computer till I was a freshman in college.
Did I ever tell you what my first like actual CDs that I even had? My
it
parents
says
didn't even buy
Bloodhound Gang,
and DC Talk. Like,
DC Talk, which is like a Christian
yeah,
boy band,
yeah.
right? Right?
They fucking bump, bro.
Yeah, I'm not hating on. I'm just letting people know that you had Bloodhound Gang juxtaposed in your CD collection to the Christian Backstreet
And that
Boys.
was
it. Just rock those 2 CDs.
That was all I had. So, and what I would do was hook them up. I had a gaming chair, which was not much of a chair. It was more of like a seesaw
Okay.
because it was just kind of like this half crescent. But you could hook up.
Did it have speakers in it? Mm-hmm. Oh,
But I wouldn't
legit.
even use the speakers because Dad would yell whenever I'd make music loud. So I would have my CD player hooked up to, because I had an aux to whatever you can hook up to the computer, or like your TV, the 3, the red, white, yellow.
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
Those I could hook it up into my chair, and then I would have headphones in.
Nice. Do you remember when like having the aux cord in the car was like the biggest deal. It's still a big deal, but now it's like it connects automatically.
And then you're like, hey, can you turn your Bluetooth off? I can't connect.
Yeah.
Be like, my phone's connecting to you.
Yeah. So I just remember you had to plug it in. You'd be like, get on there. Oh yeah, I got this music, man.
Be like, sorry, you got to like hold it weird. And I got to put your aux cord at a kink because I broke it.
Yeah, yeah. Or if your car was really old, it would have a CD player.
Yeah, Sam's.
No, a tape player.
It's CD, tape player, a cassette with a aux.
Yeah. That's old school, man.
Yeah, Sam's van has that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know it's a work van. You guys own a van?
Yeah, he's got a town and country Chrysler.
I didn't know that.
Hell yeah, that's what I meant. That boy didn't have no car when I met him.
Y'all don't came up.
I don't came up in the world.
It's that mirror's glow up right there.
Oh yeah, for real. Got some new light bulbs for our porch.
There you go.
And
hey, I hired you. I took you out of the weird place that didn't make it.
I would have not had a job. I'd have been like, fuck, I need some different skills.
Yeah.
Realistically, I probably would have went back to school.
Well, you still could.
I know, and I would still like to.
I don't want to feel like I kept you from going from school just because.
No. I'm just saying, if like that just never happened, if that like experience never happened, didn't meet you guys, that's probably what I would have done. Like if I just went through like COVID.
Like, what would you have?
Probably PT.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that would give you like the most range of options.
That's true.
To do manual work on a body. Manual labor. It is labor. But
I've never met a PT that's also like a massage therapist. That's probably a good combo because they can work out on scar tissues and stuff.
Yeah.
As opposed to just doing like bullshit version of it.
Right. Be like, I'll just hit it with that. Like, that was good, right? And be like, I have no intuitiveness of palpation. I just know like exercises, do them. It is really annoying though, whenever you talk to patients that are go through PT, because I'll ask them, I'm like, I'm not knocking what they're doing. I'm sure they're educated. They know what they're doing, but they do seem rather jaded in their job. And they do not educate people at all. They don't tell them the why. They're like, do these.
You want me to tell you why why they are the way they are?
Why? Insurance.
No, well,
It's
maybe.
a bitch.
Insurance is a bitch. Because they wish themselves to be doctors. Now every PT is a
doctor.
DPT, which is great. I think there's more shitty things that come with that title, but that's just me.
Yeah.
But they want to be doctors, but they want to be medical doctors that do physical medicine, and they're not. So it's like they chose
because they go into and thinking that it's going to be something, and then it's like, oh, but that's not what I want.
A lot of times, physical therapists are the lackey because the medical doctor has to refer them to you and tell them the area, and like so, like you're like, okay,
yeah, you're stuck in the confines of what the medical doctor is giving you.
Yeah, but they never tell you. Medical doctors don't know shit about physical therapy, so they don't tell you what to do. But like, still, they're not like autonomous. Like they're not like, oh, let me go see my physical therapist. They're going to work on my knee.
Yeah,
you have to go through people, and there's like all kinds of shit. So
and then I've even, the lady who she was occupational therapist, like her encounter with me, granted, maybe she was just having a bad day. I mean, she immediately went off, was like, honey, if you're going to school now, you're going to be 22 working in a very male dominated
you told
field.
Me about that, yeah. Yeah.
But then like other stuff, like you think you're doing this, but I promise it's not what you think you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
And that job you want, someone has. So you got to have to move to another town if you're going to want something that's like
crazy,
in that field.
I can speak to it because like in chiropractic, like not most. Well, I should say most, not most that I know, but most chiropractors that graduated in the world end up graduating and go, oh shit, I didn't learn the philosophy of chiropractic or vitalism and how to adjust people and take care of them physically. I learned watered down medicine.
Yeah.
And I can't practice that.
Yeah. They'll be like, that's not in my scope of practice at all.
So
and I can't do that.
Yeah. So then they get bitter and jaded because they wish they were a medical doctor as opposed to the schooling they went to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I went to school with a lot of people. I was like, why don't you just transfer? Like,
why don't you just take your credits and go?
Yeah. Why are you so pissed off?
They're like, I just paid $500,000 for
or
this.
just get both, or whatever your jam is, you know. But like I know a lot of people like they want autonomy and like
that's why I've been studying physical therapy to just use it as a knowledge tool with what I am doing.
Physical therapy is awesome. Like everything is awesome.
Give people the why and be like, look, this is all I know. Like you're gonna have to go study some shit.
Yeah,
because people don't do that.
Yeah, well, that's why when you meet a good I'll say doctor or healthcare professional, the ones that you're like, man, I like that person. They have good bedside manner. They talk to you. They don't speak over your head.
Yeah,
they're also good and knowledgeable in their craft. But then they also have the good bedside manner. They speak to you in a way that you can understand, and they're there with you through the process.
Yeah, I don't understand like why that's not a.
It's not very common. It's not very common. You know what I mean? Like that's probably like for me, if I'm going to toot my own horn, that's where I excel at. As far as like if you want me to recall some sort of
pathology. Like, I don't fucking know.
Dude, I'm not
They're like,
your-
what's that muscle? I'm like, I'm going to look at it because
like,
I don't remember.
Yeah, like I'm not your guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like if you know, but people don't ever ask me that. They come in, they get better. Like I'm good at what I do, like
Yeah.
actually the, patient care, but then bedside manner, talking to them, walking, all the type of stuff I'm really good at. So like that's kind of like not my claim to fame because I'm not famous, but like that would be like what I excel in.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna ask me like fucking whatever, like some sort of crazy book knowledge, I'd be like, man, that's gone.
I'm like,
That
Murph, I passed my test. I just
I
pay
just-
my money now.
Yeah, it's just like I've seen too many patients. Like I know how to take care of patients. Like I don't so like I learned the shit I don't need to know it. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
shit I don't use because like it's not applicable. I just needed it to graduate and then pass boards and stuff like that. No, I'm not hating on all the medical stuff that I learned because like I know red flags.
Yeah.
So when I see stuff on X-rays, I'm like, oh, that's a tumor, it's a mass, it's possibly cancer. Like I learned what cancer. Well, I can look at it and kind of define what cancer is, but I'm not the guy. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. Be like, you need to go see somebody
Yeah,
because
so
this is odd.
Yeah, so I see it. I'm like, hey, I tell a patient, hey, this is probably yada yada yada. You need to go to a specialist, So like, I don't like diagnose them with like fucking sarcomas or whatever.
Yeah.
But I look at it and go, that's in my head. That's probably that. That's fucking important. You need to
Be
go.
like, this is something I found on your x-ray. You need to go to a specialist
Yeah.
because I can't tell you more about it.
Yeah, even though I probably
scope.
even
Yeah,
though
yeah,
I probably could, but it's not really in my scope.
Scope wars are really weird.
Yeah, I have none. I wish I had less scope.
Yeah.
I just want to adjust people. I wish I didn't have a doctor title.
Like, can I just do this?
Yeah, man. Like my education would have been cheaper. I wouldn't have to fuck with insurance. Like there's a lot of good things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have to fuck with insurance.
Insurance is weird.
Insurance is
I'm
weird.
glad I ain't got to do shit with that.
Yeah.
I just show up to work and do my job and go
Speaking
home.
of weird shit, like people probably don't know how fucked up your insurance is in the back end. You know what?
It's insane.
But you know
It's
what?
criminal.
It is criminal. I think that is changing though, or
I
changed.
fucking hope so.
Yeah, well, not the criminality of it. No, that's never going to change. That's money driven.
Yeah.
But
That's the evil shit right there.
it is, man. That is. I'm talking about like people thinking their insurance is on their side.
Oh,
That has shifted since I've been in practice.
Okay,
it was
that's
like,
cool.
It was like, oh yeah, my insurance man. Now it's like, man, people come in like, man, fucking insurance sucks. What are they gonna do? Like, what am I gonna have to pay? Now people kind of know there's a game and bullshit. There's a bullshit
you're like, as
wall.
long as I can get my eyeballs checked and I can go to my lady doctor and I can go get my teeth cleaned,
There you go.
I don't care.
I don't fuck with it.
I don't fuck with it.
I mean, I had a point to that story.
Oh, sorry.
No, you didn't. That was me.
My brain just was like,
I
poof.
was a little wavy before you got here. Then I'm drinking a White Claw. Then like whatever this thing is. But yeah, anyway,
Is it called a blind pirate?
this is called a. Thanks for changing the subject because I don't remember what I was talking about. That's co-host skills right there. We know each other now.
Bam! We're
You're
like,
like,
I don't know, no dead air.
She's looking over there like this guy has no idea where the fuck he was
He's
going.
gone. He's done. He doesn't know what he was talking about. Fuck
Yeah.
your insurance. They're not on your side.
Yeah,
Pay your deductible before you die.
Yeah, they fucking suck. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is called Blind Pirate, blood orange, and if you read further, it says IPA.
Wham.
Yeah,
He
it
read
is-
all of that except for those 3 little letters.
Yeah, man. Well, it's the Monday night the Dr. Robot came from.
Yeah.
It's always like, fuck yeah, man. And then, no, it's a good IPA. I'm not talking shit on it. I just thought
I
it was
just
going
don't
to be.
like IPAs.
Well,
I personally do not like IPAs.
I used to, but now, no. I like sours now. But in my head, I thought this was a orange juice sour beer.
Mm.
And then there's no flavor of orange. I don't even know what they call it, blood orange. But it is
Maybe they use the rinds to make it
yeah,
bitter.
I'm sure it's in there, but like, you have to make it bitter as fuck. They use the orange to make it disgusting like an IPA.
Be like, close your eyes. Now imagine you're licking a dirty ass orange from the grocery store.
We'll call it Blind Pirate. Those fuckers will buy it.
Be like, you have no teeth and you can't even see, so just lick it. It don't matter.
I did.
Yeah.
I did lick this. And
You have teeth. You can't see very well, but
it's true.
you do have all your teeth.
I did lick this Blind Pirate butthole.
Plus butthole drink.
But if Monday Night Brewery, if you're listening, it's actually a really good IPA. I just thought it was going to be an orange sour beer because
And it
Dr. Robot was fucking awesome. So like I was like, dude, and it was right beside it. There was Dr. Robot, and then there was that.
And you're like, oh.
And it was a different. So I thought, okay, more of the same, different flavor. Let me grab
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and I was just
Incorrect.
I was just a little disappointed because like my taste buds wanted more of that other flavor.
You just maybe get, not blood oranges are not in season right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
don't get those.
I'll just read the full label next
that.
time. They did a good job. So like shit, I'm not talking shit on them. It's clearly labeled an IPA. I just in my head I was like, ooh,
Woo, I would take that one.
orange sour beer.
I did that when we were in Tennessee. We went to a brewery and I was like, that one sounds tasty. And I was like, because they didn't have sours.
Yeah.
I was like,
Apparently this brewery, Monday Night Brewery, they have a really cool spot in Atlanta. where they have all these crazy sour beers and they have food. You guys like a spot you can go hang out.
Yeah, that's
at.
how this place was. It was nice. You just saw like the restaurant area was just right next to the big things.
Have you ever been on the Sweetwater tour and everything? That? That's super cool. That's like I can't believe they haven't done that.
We're gonna do. I know it's really close to us.
That's like in Atlanta. I've done it multiple times.
We
Like,
haven't gone anywhere. I've been to a few wineries and
yeah, I've never
North
been to a
Carolina.
winery.
They're fun. You get really drunk.
You're not. What are you supposed to do? Like swish it and spit it out?
No,
Well, I mean,
you drink it.
Yeah, I mean, I would too, but I mean, that's what they say.
Drink it. Why not?
I mean, every wine tasting I went to, I got pretty lit.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I get
Shout
it.
out to the churches.
Yeah, what's up, Turchianos?
Yeah,
I miss you guys.
they're good folks.
I got a couple of people that I know this is maybe not everyone cares about that. I have a couple people that are really wanting to get them to come to their house
Yeah,
and do wine tastings. Yeah, so I'm gonna connect them. If you're listening, I'll connect y'all soon.
they're fun.
They are fun.
They have a beagle now.
Oh, nice. I need a dog, man. Like I come home and it's just so. If Andre's
It's
happens,
just like, man,
yeah. If it's not like when Andre's here, if he's at his mom's house, like I'll walk in, it's just like so dead.
yeah.
Like I'm just used to. Well,
All the life is sucked out of it.
yeah,
I'm like,
and Marley was like my best friend. Like she unconditionally loved me. It didn't matter what I did, what mistakes I made. Like she loved me. Like, it didn't matter.
like, hi, you're home. I'm
Yeah, and I loved her. You know what I mean? If she had an accident, I was like,
Would you
yeah,
get another girl dog or boy dog?
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I did actually. I got her just because
She picked you.
She picked me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's a difference.
You can
I
go
mean,
hang around some puppies and just kind of see what happens.
Yeah, no, I need to get one. I need to, but like I don't know. I feel
Just go
weird.
around, go see them little bitches.
I want one, but then also there's a part of me that's still sad over it. So it's not like a,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's
there's a bridge.
there's a hangover. Like there's a little
Has
thin,
some.
there's a little thin wall I need to bump through. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna get a dog. And then when it comes up to it, I'm like,
It's just rice paper, man. Just push through.
It
It's
is.
fine.
Yeah. So like when I look at him, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get me a dog. It's gonna be awesome. And Andre's like, yeah. I'm like, but then it comes to, I'm like,
Be like, oh, I'm gonna be sad in 12 years ago.
yeah, exactly. I just think 'cause it's still so fresh, man. You know. So, but I do need one because I do miss the energy
Yeah.
for sure. And Andre's like, he wants his own dog. He wants a dog to follow him around.
It's like you
mom's-
got to put that effort into that
Well,
kiddo.
because mom's dog
Loves her.
loves her. She loves all of us. You know what I mean? But
loves
that's
her.
mom's dog. That's
Yeah.
mom's dog. And then like Marley loved all of us. But
Well,
like
it was a year dog.
that was my. Yeah, she's like, why does Marley always follow you around? Why is she always on your lap and not on mine? I'm like, well, I raised her like she
Be
was a
like,
little baby, man.
We friends, man.
I told her, I was like, well, why are you always hanging on me? And he's like, well, you're my dad. I love you. I was like, yeah, same thing with her. Like
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Like I'm her
Papa.
person. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Sweet Tooth. Ah! That show was so sad.
What?
Sorry. He calls his dad Pubba.
Who?
I don't know this show.
Okay. There's a
sad.
random show.
It's a random show. They're like half animal children.
Is
They're
this a
hybrid.
real show?
Yeah.
Like they're real animal children?
I mean, it's not a reality show.
Okay, sorry. I was
So no, it's a TV show.
okay, cool.
But a virus at the same time, these hybrid humanoid babies, and they're really cute. And they want to kill the babies. It's just really sad. Nothing about the first season brings you joy.
Can't
you get
watch it.
little points of joy, and then Q.
Can't-
And you're like, ow.
That sounds like, have you ever watched Battlestar Galactica?
Yes.
Dude, I love that show.
But there's no happy.
Man,
I watched Joker last night.
that's man. We talked about it in the podcast.
I know. That's why I watched it. I was like, I want to see how sad this gets. And I was like,
but it's a really good movie. Like
yeah,
when I walked out, I was
wonderful performance. I was like, wow.
like, well acted, well directed, well written. Everything's like top tier.
Yeah.
But I got done with it. I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna watch that again.
Yeah, I
man.
needed a palate cleanser, but then I watched Loki, and I was like, "You guys look the same."
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Have you watched all 4 episodes?
We're on the second one. But
Oh, dude, this last, the fourth one is insane.
yeah, well, we were really more like Sam was. Sam had just got a new tune-up thing for his car, so he's been looking at engine stuff.
Gotcha. No, I'm like, when I watched Loki, I'm
You
locked
it?
in.
Yeah, I just needed a palate cleanser, and then I worked out, and then we went to bed.
Gotcha. And then I watched YouTube videos on the Easter eggs in the episode because there's
that's fun.
so many.
Yeah,
But Loki's good. You guys haven't watched that show, Loki. It's fucking fire.
yeah.
It's super good.
Appreciate you, TV, for doing stuff. and
Yeah, appreciate you.
being entertaining.
The Joker's tough though, man. That's like
That was a rough one.
real world look into mental illness.
Yeah, that was rough.
They kind of like, extrapolated some craziness at the end with the riots and stuff.
Yeah.
But not the initial murders and stuff, and like how people fucked with them.
Especially like watching or listening to crime things, and you're like, shit, like that's some real stuff right there. Like that stuff happens.
Yeah.
And it's intense.
Yeah, apparently.
And like no one cares about those signs that they see. Like when you just like end up in this little vortex of bullshit. And like even if you like have something going on with your brain, to like not have it cultivated and be like, hey, let's take you out of that and at least help you.
Yeah.
Man, that's some shit. And it's like, how do some people end up so unfortunate?
Yeah.
At no fault to their own.
No, I get it. Like they say like the path to hell is one step at a time.
Ugh.
Like what's psychologist? There's a not clinical psychologist, personality psychologist. I can't remember the exact whatever you guys do, but it's well documented in the literature. Like a lot of times that people end up in this hellhole. It could be violent like that, or it could just be like shitty circumstances or whatever. But if you go back and track it, you can just see one little tiny step.
Ugh,
it wasn't like
stabs at people's heart, and I'm like, man, that's a lot.
Yeah, but the kind of your point is like no one notices the small steps, or even notices when someone takes 15 steps towards hell. It's only when they're in it and they're like, oh, I guess either we're not perceptive or we're so self-centered.
Yeah, that we're just like, I don't really want to dive into helping that because it seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, or we're just flying in our own world and don't notice it. Like so self-centered that you don't even see you going down that path.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like I'm doing my own shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh fuck shit, you're in hell.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? You know
like,
what I mean?
What happened? Be like, did you not see?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, but apparently it's well documented. Been done happening.
Been fucking happening. Be like, it's some bullshit every step of the way.
Yeah, apparently it's like, and I haven't read the literature, but people who have read it said that it's documented that euphemism or like that saying the path to hell is one baby step at a time. It's pretty true.
Yeah, it's insane.
It
was intense. Makes your heart hurt, and you're like, oh. Makes you check on your friends a little deeper. You're like, I know you said you're okay, but like, how are you?
How are you really?
How are you really? You ain't got to bullshit with me. I'm here to at least listen.
Speaking of that, I need your help.
Yeah.
I need you to be my lady
listener.
Well, not lady listener. No. Well, I mean, you could be. That's not what I was asking. I could always use a listener.
What if I just like slithered off and vanished?
I need you to be my lady. I can't think of the word. I need your opinion.
Yeah.
On people.
Okay.
I can't think of a good word. I was trying to wordsmith something right there, but like the drunkenness kicked in. I can't.
What is that one word when you're a
Words. Words are gone.
They're gone.
Words are gone.
Goodbye.
Get the fuck out of here. Words.
Fuck out of here, words.
Yeah. So I figured out that I have this tendency. This could be because people kind of are weird. It might not be a me thing. It might be though. I feel like I have this tendency to like, I'm going to be loose in my words, crazy chicks. Right?
Do you feel like you like helping people?
I do, but hold on. I'm so sorry. But not that all chicks are crazy. The chicks that aren't crazy that put a lot of interest in me, I almost have no attraction to them.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's so fucked up. Yeah. So I'm not like, oh, chicks are crazy. No, there's a whole subset of totally amazing women that have been into me. And I'm like, it's not that I don't want, I'm just not attracted. It's not like I'm like, oh, you're totally normal and amazing.
Yeah. Fuck that. That seems easy.
Yeah. But yeah, I just is like, every woman that I'm attracted to, like, not just the way
that you keep thinking about.
Yeah. Not just the way they look. Pretty women are everywhere. Pretty men are everywhere too, probably. You know what I mean? But like, the ones I'm like, ooh, yeah.
I want to talk to you.
Yeah. Like I am.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I want to talk to you now.
They're not crazy. I was just being following my words. It's always like complicated and then again, it could be because people are complicated, but I'm really like, I seem to be like, all the chicks, I'm just like
why
this is gonna so rough? Like when it starts, I'm like, this is gonna be a fucking shit show. And I'm like, fuck it. But then I'm like, fuck it, let's do this shit show. But then the women that are like really cool and normal and like want to progress things in a particularly normal manner, I'm like, man, I don't know, man.
I'm like,
yeah, so I need your help to like weed that out. Like, dude, you're doing it again.
Like, you're doing that shit. Stop it.
Yeah, I think I did it again.
Oh.
Like I'm in it.
Oh, whoops.
Or was in it. I'm not in it now. But like, yeah, not all these people, but there's just people, right? And I'm like, I don't.
Just little flock of some attention.
But there's a lot of attention, right? Like, it's been crazy. That's part of the stories I was going to tell you. But not all.
You got your turban and your mala beads, and they're like, I'm going to talk to that motherfucker.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Whatever energy I'm slinging has been like, it's crazy. It's been a little intense actually for the past couple of months. That's weird. That's not like me like bragging on myself.
Maybe just get a dog.
Even when I told you about it a while ago, I was like, I'm kind of ashamed of this. It wasn't like,
oh yeah,
I wasn't like,
but like,
yeah, it was no,
like I did a thing and it was cool but weird.
it was just the whole time period. I was like, I'm kind of ashamed of this time period, but I wasn't like, I was like, fuck yeah, man. So I'm not like, I'm kind of the opposite. Like, I'm not like, oh, this is great. I'm just kind of like, oh fuck, man, what the fuck happened?
I did it.
Yeah, but like a lot of people that seem to be cool, like and normal, I'm just kind of like, I mean, I like them, but I'm like, that's a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like, it's my pal.
Yeah, like I'm not like attracted to them like other people. Like so, like I think I just was in or got like this. She was cool. Like she,
Yeah.
she is cool, but it's been like she's like, oh yeah, everything's awesome. It's not. Yeah, it's
I don't
only-
know. Some
yeah,
people are just really into that.
Yeah, it's
into
just
the
boom,
volatile.
Yeah,
Maybe it's exciting.
Yeah.
and that's what's intriguing.
yeah.
'cause
Well, it's nowhere near as volatile as I'm used to. So it's not if you're listening. But it's not that. I actually think you're amazing. You know what I mean? But whatever.
Yeah.
You know. But I need your help, man. I need you to be like.
You can just send some scenarios my way, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
you know what? I don't think so.
I'm just gonna like.
Or I'll give you the green light because I'm all about the good times.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you like the check stamp and then denied red stamp. I'm just gonna have to like. I need
Sounds
someone to be
good.
like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Be like, mm-mm,
You know what you're doing.
see it.
You see it. And the funny part is,
Take those blinders down.
I'm not even blind, which is what makes it worse. I'm
like,
fully,
I see it.
I'm fully aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
So like I've said that a couple times. Like it's weird when you don't know when you're doing stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of dumb shit or just things happen, and I'm like, oh, I know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
This is really dumb. This is a bad choice.
Bad choices, but
Onward we go.
we're here for it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I need your help.
Yeah.
I can't fuck with it.
Speaking of friends, I'm gonna go help a friend pack.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. That's a good
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, I brought suitcases. If you're ever moving, don't put your books in a box. Put it in a suitcase. It's got wheels.
Yeah, yeah.
Use physics.
And there's no amount of duct tape you can use that'll make that box stick. You might be able to move it once or twice, but that last, it's gonna bottom. If you put enough, I have a
You're
shit
gonna break
ton
your
of
toes.
bugs. Yeah, I have a shit ton
Break
of
your
bugs.
toes on
man.
some fucking books.
I never thought about doing suitcases with wheels though. That does make sense.
I have a huge suitcase, like
Yeah.
one of the largest suitcase. I fill that bitch up with books.
Yeah. You need another suitcase?
No,
I got a couple. I haven't traveled in a while.
Yeah, that's why I'm being kind of bougie, and I want like a matching set instead of the hodgepodge that I have.
Yeah.
So I was like, "You're moving, take it. I don't give a fuck. They're fine. Keep it if you want it, but I want something nice. I want a nice shell, like hard shell one,
You go to
so I can clean it. I don't know. I just don't like fabric and
mine
then
are
throwing
hard.
it.
I got the hard shell.
I
kind.
like the hard shell. I want something I can clean.
Target, man.
Yeah.
Economical and they look bougie.
Yeah, that's all I want.
That's what Target is. I mean, it's more than Walmart. So if you're freaking out because say Target's economical, I mean, it's not like a Gucci store or anything.
Yeah.
Or Louis Vuitton or whatever. So like, yeah,
It's still expensive. They want $30 for a fucking cardigan. You can out of your Target.
get the fuck out.
I will say the men's clothes are a little bit more.
Well, that's what I roll.
Yeah.
Almost everything I wear is from Target. This pink shirt, Target,
Target.
like a year ago.
Those bluish pants and bear shirt that were Sam's that I scalloped and made mine.
Yeah.
Target.
Target.
Yeah.
Man, you sent me that meme you sent me the other day of a cat sleeping on a dog's balls. That literally
If
made
you're tired enough, anything's a pillow.
that literally made me laugh out loud.
Yeah,
That's-
good. Because that one was funny.
that was fucking really
I
good.
just saved it to my phone. And I was like, I'm going to need that later.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop that on someone. And
Need
then
it.
It hit me. And I
Swiped
was, yeah, it hit me, and I was like,
It's so cute, though. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
a
it's-
little kitten.
yeah, on.
If you can imagine a kitten the size of like dog testicles, that's how big this kitten was.
Yeah, it was just sleeping on them suckers. It
Yeah,
just
I was
came
like,
through.
This is warm.
It just came through, man. Yeah, I was a little grumpy yesterday. That's why we
fair.
did. Yeah, well, it's because I was on not an uncomfortable, a slightly to mildly uncomfortable phone call with somebody.
Work.
Yeah, work stuff, and I
Work
was just
bullshit.
like, "You're about to come over." I was just like, "Man, we could do it." I don't want.
No, I don't want to.
I mean, I would have, but I was just like, you know,
No need to be grumpy.
we've done a few of these when I've been slightly grumpy, and those are my least favorite
And
ones.
you're like, I was yelling.
I wasn't never yelling, but I guess the edge is there.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to cut you off a little bit more. You know what I mean? I'm just not a lot, but you know, a little bit, like an extra shade over. So I'm like, I
need to back off. I need to see a cat. And
call me vain, but I love listening to our podcast. So I listen to this shit all the time.
I always
So-
watch it. I like to see what I'm doing.
Do you?
Yeah.
I like to listen to like how we talk and
Yeah.
like how can I ask better questions or like, oh, you didn't even follow up. You know, especially listen to them sober. Because like, I'm like, oh, if that was, I should have asked like 7,000 questions about that, on this whole tangent. But I was like, I could hear, I remember, oh yeah, I was kind of like peaking right then. Like that was kind of like the peak of the funness in my brain. So I was like, stop talking, Sarah, so I can talk.
Like, I wanna say something.
Yeah, which is not a point of a conversation. You know what I mean? The conversation is like, oh, you know what I mean?
I was actively listening.
Yeah,
like,
you go
no, I was
through.
thinking about what I wanted to say,
like,
and then
I
I
was
totally wasn't listening.
I was politely shutting up so I could say my thing. So like every time but those are usually when like I'm pretty like super wavy. When I'm like, whoa. Like,
wavy.
Yeah.
I really love this chord, if you couldn't tell.
oh, we need to get, you always love the chord. You're always, what you're doing, you're always doing that.
It feels good.
No, I'm for it.
What do we need to do?
Oh, those, I'm getting a lot of internet, Facebook ads I sent them to you a while ago for like ayahuasca drops.
Oh, yeah.
But they're not ayahuasca, obviously, because you can't ship those over the world because it's whatever it is. It's a second.
Yeah.
So now I get apparently every company that makes sacred plant medicine. I get all the ads.
You're like, I want them.
Yeah, we should do it.
Do it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, let's do it. But apparently it's not psycho. It's kind of like the fucking
Kava.
Yeah, it's just some shit you can do.
The Kava was really nice, though.
That was
Enjoy
nice.
that again.
Yeah,
I have a PayPal now, so I've been ordering stuff on the internet.
nice. Look at you.
I bought compression socks.
There you go. Yeah, PayPal's legit because then, like, if the website takes it, then you're actually paying PayPal, not the weird website. So it can make you feel if you're okay with PayPal, then you're good no matter where. So it's fine.
And not everything takes PayPal, so I can't just have it on. Even though these fucking socks, like, they haven't even shipped yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, I paid $19 for 1 to 2 days shipping.
You can PayPal people money too.
Yes.
It's pretty fast. It's good.
Yeah.
People feel safe. Like,
Safe.
feel safe.
Like, safe.
They're the the coach Chase at Level Up Parkour.
Yeah.
You guys should go. You should check him out. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
if your
he's
kid
great.
doesn't do parkour,
Chase Connor. Hi, buddy.
yeah, man, he does a great job with it. Get phenomenal. Like I am.
Yeah, he just understands. He's like, hey, you're a kid. I can talk to you.
Yeah,
I got you.
It's just the whole thing. Like if you don't know what parkour is, it's like urban gymnastics when you go from point A to point B in the most like creative way possible.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, they're doing like crazy shit. So like my 7-year-old goes and they teach him like the basics of and whatever. And he like his like resolve and his like physical health and his mental go get itness and all that stuff is just
Be like blossomed.
It's
I'm a
blown.
blossomed Andre.
He-
Look at my golden rods.
it has. He's like that peacock. His tail feathers are coming out, man.
Be like, watch me jump on from that step to that rail to that banister.
Yeah. Just doing that, the obstacle courses and learning and like, and I like it because like it's shit's made out of plywood. Sometimes they fuck up because they're 7. So
Yeah,
he'll
that
run and
shit
jump
hurts.
and then like smack his shin into the plywood. Shit hurts, man. Whether you're 7 or fucking 30, you smack your shin into the plywood.
You're like, oh, I felt that.
Yeah, and I see him like,
Good life lessons.
yeah, and then I see him like, oh my god, shit, I heard that one.
I'm like, ow.
And then like Chase will be like, okay, next time, blah, 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 blah. And then like my kid will get there and do it again and he'll make it.
Figures it out.
He makes it and he looks at me and he's like, he puts his arms up and he's like, yeah. And I look at it, I'm like, there's so much life lesson in that. Like his life is hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are going to forever like
Someone's going to punch you in the shins.
punch and push you in the shins all the time. So like instead of quitting, he hopefully he'll extrapolate from this into life. So I got to love it.
Yeah.
Super love it. I forgot what I was talking about parkour.
Parkour.
Anyways,
Chase.
that was just
Awesome
a
stuff.
shameless plug. It wasn't a shameless plug. It was connecting to something, but I can't remember what it was. But you guys should do parkour. It's awesome.
It is fun.
It is fun, man. The first time we went there, I saw all this shit. I was like, I literally asked
You're
him.
a small boy.
No. I literally asked him. I was like, Chase, do you guys do a dad's class?
Oh,
Because I was like, I want to do
I
this.
went to that.
He was like, no, the only older class we have are like, they're advanced. I'm like,
Teenagers.
they are advanced. And I'm like, I'm not advanced. I don't even know what parkour is.
They wouldn't let you do the kid class.
No, you can't do the kick. I would love to. I would love to.
I
do this
never
class.
understood that. It's like, why don't they let beginner adults and children, they seem like they're at the same level.
Yeah, especially if I have my child there,
Yeah, like,
I'd pay for it.
you're not being weird. You're
No.
like, I just want to do that cool stuff. Because
Yeah.
now he's going to be fucking be like, oh, Dad, you can't do that.
He does it to me all the time.
Yeah,
I'm always like, I can't do that.
because
Well, one thing that I do, I don't practice because I don't have a parkour gym. I just drop my son off there. But I watch the whole thing and I listen to the cue. So I'm like, so we'll go to the playground. He's like, oh, Dad, you can't do a monkey ball or a fast pass or whatever parkour was. I'm like, oh, I can't watch. I mean, because they're learning, like he's 7.
yeah.
But like I watched him do it for an hour.
be
And
like,
heard,
I have observant skills.
yeah, so I observed, and it's not particularly too hard, the stuff he's doing right now. So I'm like, yeah. He's like, Dad, you can do that? I'm like, yeah, man, of course I can do that.
You're like, yeah, I'm your dad.
Yeah, but once they get a little farther, doing like flips and shit, I'm like,
I haven't practiced flipping. You need to clear out the living room space and practice your forward and back rolls.
yeah, I'm getting pretty good at handstands and eversions. I'm not great at them. I'm not like a handstand.
Now you need to come out of them and roll and come back to your feet.
It's true, but like when I'm doing some yoga shit, like I can I don't have to step up to the mat. I can like do an inversion and kind of come down.
Yeah.
So like it's like so my handstands are getting pretty good.
Nice. You go to the wall.
No,
for
no,
safety.
no.
Oh, you do center of the room?
Yeah, yeah,
Good for you.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's getting better. It's
I
getting
don't
better.
fuck with that.
Yeah, it's getting better.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
Also, I got cats. I don't want to come down and break my cat's spine.
yeah. I do come down every once in a while,
Yeah.
but like in my float, like I don't have to like in like in a vinyasa or anything. I don't have to like walk or jump my feet up. I can float
Oh, fun.
feet up and do shit like that.
Nice.
Getting there. I'm not like really great at it, but like I'm getting there.
Doing it.
Particularly if my brain's focused. It, for me, like for
Got that turban tight enough.
yeah, right. I guess that's what it's for, is to focus your pineal gland, the third eye up there. That's why I wear them. But for me, when I invert, when I'm doing yoga, it's if my mind's wandering, I collapse. But like if I'm focused on like, or if I'm clear,
Stuck that shit.
yeah, or if I'm not even focused, if I'm just not thinking of anything, then it goes good. But if I'm thinking about work or people or anything, then I'm yeah, man, I just crash, man. But it's going pretty good though.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Proud of you.
Yeah, it
That's
looks
super fun.
Yeah, it looks cool. Like being able to flip upside down.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's pretty bad.
I still like the wall because I'm a scaredy.
Yeah, I use the wall too because I'm not great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, so like I do.
More, I'm just like, you know what? Like, I like to hold it. Actually, really, what I would be able to like to do is to go upside down and come into a, I don't know, fold my legs in.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it is cool. That's what I'm talking about.
I can't do that.
I can kind of.
I've done it before in a headstand, but I've never done it in a handstand.
I've never done a forearm stand. That's something I want to learn next. I just went straight to handstand. I've been doing handstand and floats. Like all my
Yeah,
floats
the forearm stuff is fun, and it's nice because it opens up your chest,
yeah.
so that feels good.
It looks like most people do it though. There's like a severe arch in their lower back.
Yeah, they banana it.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, tuck that shit in.
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to. Like I said, I haven't worked.
It's
on
the same.
That. Yeah.
That's no different than a handstand. You're
Okay.
supposed to be joint stacked.
All right.
But I mean, you know, you fucking learn.
Yeah.
Some people learn incorrectly and then they have to unlearn,
They learn, unlearn, fuck it.
figure it out, whatever. But all right, I'm going to go be a friend and pack and do the packing thing.
Ah, Sarah's bailing.
I am bailing.
No,
Sorry.
that's cool.
You going to clap it?
Hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer.
Fuck it. Check us out on the internet.
Internet stuff.
Tell people to listen.
Yeah.
What else should you do? That's it.
Have water.
Drink some water.
Yeah.
Quit being a fucking desert.
Yeah.
Do it.
Nourish yourself.
Nourish it. All right, we're out. Peace out.